GM, my dear friends, welcome back to another episode of the Worldwide DeFi show. This is Nurstar speaking, and today is Monday, the 6th of October. And we are back at all-time highs, guys. So happy new Bitcoin and total crypto market cap all-time highs. And we are having Bitcoin at around $125,000. It crossed all-time highs, new all-time highs yesterday, going up to $125,700. So yeah, the market is pumping, guys. So yeah, it's. I think we are beginning the last leg of the bull market. I see all the symptoms, I would say. So there are a lot of opportunities ahead and exciting times ahead, but also a lot of turbulence. So expect turbulence in the coming days, weeks, and maybe months if we consider the last months of the year. So let's see. Obviously, when we are too bullish and when prices go crazy in such a way that 10 days ago we were at $108,000 during the retraction, the correction, and now we are back at all-time highs. So I think previous all-time highs were about 124,000 and something. So for the time being, we didn't go that higher than previous all-time highs. So it will be very interesting to see how the price will behave during the coming days. So total market cap, as I said, it's also trading at all-time highs. So we are at about 4.4 trillions and to around 200 billions. So very impressive. We went back all the way to about 4 trillions, and we got 200 billions back in 10 days. So that's remarkable. So we are in the discovery phase also, right? So who knows? Things can get very crazy from here. So it is impossible to forecast any meaningful scenario, let's say. So it can go very crazy now, and the market has been very volatile for the past month. So anything can happen. If we have a look, so in the short medium term, I think we can go quite higher. The only thing that makes me uncomfortable, and I think it's also normal when you trade markets in general, right? If you are a decent trader, or you have some experience, is that when you have such a monthly bullish trend that began in like in this case, if we're talking about the trend of this year, the trend of this cycle began at the end of 2022, right? So the bottom was there between December 2022 and January 2023. We were sitting at about $730 billion in terms of total crypto market cap. And right now we are at 4.2 trillion. So in basically, in less than 3 years. So it's crazy. It's crazy. So sooner or later, I don't know when, but a correction will happen, and yeah. So this is the only thing that scares me a bit, also because there are a lot of bullish news, and things are getting kind of crazy, right? So some coins are also quite overpriced, overbought. The whole market is, I wouldn't say that the majors are overbought. Like I think there's such a big value in Bitcoin and Ethereum, but when you move to the altcoin spectrum, it's difficult to predict what's going to happen in the coming months. Also, many coins are being issued during these days. There are a lot of airdrops during these weeks. So yeah, definitely a lot of opportunities. So yeah, like have fun and be careful. So regarding Bitcoin, we are at all-time highs at around 125,000, and yeah, we had a terrific week, I would say. So we came back from $110,000, $108,000 back to 125,000, and it is crazy. And also in the an impressive 4 hours time frame trend. Then I also share the same worries, when you go to both the weekly time frame, it went so high, and also the monthly time frame, right? So if we have a look here, the bottom was around it's crazy, man. It's really crazy. The bottom was around was around $16,000. Crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. In less than 3 years, it went to 125,000. These things can only happen in crypto, but at the same time, it reminds me that if things can go that fast, they can go so high that fast, they can also go so low very fast as well. So I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. You need to be a bit uncomfortable. It's not just being, I'm very bullish about the tech, about a lot of projects who have been performing very well, such as Darknet as well. I'm very involved in that ecosystem. I will be talking about it later on. But in terms of prices of markets, and also the traditional market is in a kind of bubble, I would say. Also, there's a lot of inflation, so it's also normal. But it doesn't reflect also I would say the real life, in the sense like the real world is in the sense there's also economy is not doing it that good, right? There are places where you can feel a big crisis, so a lot of inflation, a lot of unemployment, a lot of issues. So I don't know. I see this kind of discrepancy between in real life and market life. But so far so good. What more could we ask for than all-time highs and then such an epic bull run, which has been this cycle has been quite different from the others. So Ethereum as well is taking momentum back at almost 4,700. So it is something similar for Ethereum, and I think it's gonna go higher in percentage than Bitcoin in the coming days, because also from the charts it seems lacking a bit. So, but it's catching up. So I'll look at this is the weekly chart of gold. It crossed the 3,900 milestone, and it is heading towards $4,000 per ounce, and it's gonna smash it very soon. So that's for sure. Once it smashes it, though, it's. I mean, if this is not a bubble, right? Even though it has value, gold has value. There's inflation, markets printing, states printing money, and so on. But still, in terms of charts, when you see such a charts in the weekly, and let's see in the monthly time frame, it is crazy. It is crazy, and. So don't wear gold when you go out on the streets, because now even a ring can be worth a couple of hundreds of dollars, and yeah, so crazy. Let's see the bottom was around $1,600, and now we are at almost 4,000. So crazy. This is like epic moments. I mean, we are experiencing crazy markets, and in the past like 5-6 years, guys. If you were in these markets, it is something that you're not gonna forget. regardless of how money you made, how much money you lost. But crazy times also to analyze these trends and these charts. It's very entertaining, I would say. And regarding the dollar index, one thing that I noticed that obviously in the last couple of hours it is retracing a bit, but it seems that it has bottomed and it is about to begin a bullish leg. So that also one factor that keeps me very cautious, right? So let's see how it goes. In terms of token unlocks, actually the last week, at the beginning of the last week, it was supposed that we were about to have about like 1.5 billions being released in the market. But actually it turned out to be double of that. So I think it is due to the increase on prices, of course, and also to many token airdrops, where some after the TGE, many tokens were issued into the market, of course, with the airdrop. So that's inflated the weekly total value unlock figure here on Tokenomist, and we thank them for allowing us to share at least this overview. And this week is gonna be around 1.1 billion of unlock value, but as I said, it can change depending also on upcoming airdrops and also on prices. So 41.6 billions being secured by the Ethereum L2s. So obviously lots of green here as well. We have Arbitrum securing around $21 billion, Base 16.5 billions, OP Mainnet 4 billions, Linea 2.35 billions, ZK Sync 1.21, Unichain 866 million, Starknet 830, and Starknet has been the L2 that has performed the best in terms of percentage, thanks to the beginning of their BTC-Fi season, where they enabled Bitcoin staking at the protocol level, in the sense that you can contribute to secure the Starknet network by staking Bitcoin, and you get a yield in Stark tokens, right? You get staking rewards in Stark tokens on Starknet, and that's about at the time of speaking around 64 millions. So that also explains the increase in total value locked. And yes, so keep an eye on Starknet. And also speaking about Starknet, at Brof, we have introduced some development updates. We have upgraded the Vesu version we had implemented, so we are now supporting Vesu v2. And we also added support for mobile. So we for the time being, we can offer a decent mobile version, so you can access Bro from your mobile. It still needs some improvements, but we are on the right path. Then I would like to remind you that you can do most of the Starknet BTC-Fi related actions and like entering the BTC-Fi incentivized vaults from the Brove interface. So from here, right? So we are on brove.io, and besides other services that we are offering that I'm not gonna speak about right now, we also have a very good aggregating interface from where you can access all the best yields on Starknet. And obviously here the ones with the BTC-Fi tags are the ones that are also distributing very good APYs, seeing that they also have BTC-Fi rewards. So there is there are Vesu vaults, there are Troves vaults, and for the time being Troves and Vesu vaults. They support different roped Bitcoin roped assets: Solve BTC, WBTC, and let me see, Lombard BTC, Solve BTC, and we have Threshold BTC. So I really suggest you to have a look at Brove, to play with it, to mint your own Brove passport, right? Here, for example, this is my Brove passport, and here you can verify your Bitcoin history, activity transactions history. You get a score that you can also build by using the protocol, and then we also have an interesting concept called bluff boxes that I'm gonna explain to you on another day. But yeah, definitely use Brove to access the best BTCFi related yields on Starknet. So let's have a look at the Cointelegraph feed. This is gonna be a very brief edition, but I just wanted to check out if there aren't any news worth mentioning before we close the session. And so Bitcoin powers to 125,000 peak as balance on exchanges falls to 6-year low. So we can close it like that, guys. So once again, happy new all-time highs. Enjoy the rides. Be ready for some turbulence, and see you on the next episode of the Worldwide DeFi Show. Take care, guys. Bye.